record to this computer.
Process.
We're recording now, right?
Just yes. Well, I got the notification, so
Oh shit. Okay. Well, welcome back to Tip 'em. This is
new
probably
and improved tip 'em.
new and improved Tip 'em from a new Spotify account because we lost the email to the old account.
We lost the password to the.
Password.
Really, it's Spotify's fault.
This is truly Spotify's fault for switching up their way for podcasters, making this harder on all of us. Anyway, probably easier for everybody else who remembers their passwords,
Or
but
writes them down.
or writes them down or sets up recovery. But with our new email, tip'em 2022 at Gmail.
Are
We
you?
now
Are you?
I'm not
Yep.
gonna I'm not gonna give them the password.
I didn't know really.
Maybe they want to send us fun emails like "you suck" or "you smell." I don't know why they'd send that because they can't smell us. But uh, but with
We'd like
that,
to tell Owen that he smells. Our email is tipem2022@gmail.com.
or no, you don't have to send emails that I smell. You can also send emails that Sophia sucks.
Also an option. We'll
Also
take
an
them
option.
both.
But now we
Hate
have
mail is accepted.
emails accepted. We now have recovery email and phone doubling up. No way it can fail this time. So, if as you'll see, we will be re-uploading every single episode because, have it all in the same place. But hey, this is Tip'em, Sophia, and Owen's version. The same as last time, but this time it's
It's always been our version, but
it's
now
always
it's
been on
officially
a new
our version.
yeah. This time just on a new account
Hmm.
because we're stupid. But
It's
anyway,
fine. I mean, to be fair, I didn't think this was going to span 2 full years. I'm very
it's been
impressed that we've lasted this long.
I know. In that time span, you've gotten engaged.
Yeah.
I'm
In Disney World.
in Disney World. We've both graduated.
That is impressive.
As we discussed this, I'm not dead or addicted to cocaine. So the
You're really thriving.
low bar has been met. Oh, I have a girlfriend. That too. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's above the bar. That wasn't.
What do you mean above the bar?
You're exceeding my expectations, is what I'm
What
telling
were your
you.
expectations?
For you to be single.
Was your expectations that I was gonna be you and John's Joey, like where I just live in like an attic in your house?
To an extent.
Okay.
Or someone's attic, someone's basement.
Someone okay. Okay. Hurtful. I'm
Your parents are just gonna turn the basement into your permanent condo.
That's what you thought I was gonna be working at Marble Slab for the next I was gonna become manager of the Marble Slab.
As we discussed before the podcast, you have no plans for your future. So I didn't, you know, there were low
I
expectations. But
okay.
anyways, you're exceeding my expectations, Owen. That's what you should focus on. Don't focus on what my expectations were. Just focus on the fact that you're exceeding them.
I'm glad that not only my expectations were low, other people's expectations were low. Not at all
I don't know
sad.
if that's a universal feeling, but that
Okay.
was my
I'm
that
not at all
was
sad that my friend had this low expectation for me, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm not gonna cry. I'll say that for after the podcast. Anywho, so so we are going to chit chat and whatnot as we put together the new Spotify account.
Woohoo.
Woo! Okay, so okay, yes, I would like to share. Yes. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're not gonna upload the first episode today because I have to download that.
Yeah,
Choose it. Go to podcast setup. Okay, easy. This
you know
is
these.
probably
No.
no. Oh,
Yes.
this
No, you just misspelled it.
oh,
This is probably, yeah, no, you're on the right track. A.
a
Yep. Doing it so
hey. Podcast
proud
description.
of you.
We
Um, what
that's
was our old podcast description?
just Sophia and Owen talking and oh car talks
Car talks outside the car or something like that.
car car talks
Um,
outside
about
the car.
Owen and Sophia have car ride combos outside the car for all to hear.
I'll put Owen and Sophia car talks outside the car, except for that except for those 2 episodes.
Oh yeah, I forgot we did some in the car.
Man, driving to who remember when I almost died on the way to South Carolina while recording that
Yeah,
episode?
I don't know why I willingly got in a car with you behind the wheel, but
Because
we
well,
made it
no,
back
we didn't
alive.
almost die because we're recording the episode. We almost died because people in South Carolina don't know how to drive.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, that is fair. That was kind of crazy.
okay. Well, while we're speaking of stuff that angers us, what's going on our pet peeves right now? Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Well, are you gonna forget yours since you?
I won't forget mine. I've been thinking about mine because I have to deal with it every day. Ugh.
Um, I don't know. I mean, I think I would say my pet peeve is not being able to log into these things, but it's kind of our fault. So I don't know if I can really use that one. I have a work one. I guess so for my job, I have to whoops, I like it. I have to order food and coordinate like office events and stuff or whatever.
Mhm.
So I guess one of my pet peeves would be when people want food ordered for like the next day and don't give you any
Mm,
time in advance and still expect you to be able to do it. And then they're the last ones to send you your order
interesting.
and just or
Did we, was this self-help or
we
self?
said self-improvement, I think. Or no, I think we said self-help.
Okay, I'm
But
only
it could
seeing
be self-improvement.
we'll do self-improvement,
Yeah.
podcast language. Let's pick Bosnian. Let's go. Let's go crazy.
Let's just put English.
Okay, but which English? We got South America,
Probably the English we're speaking.
Zimbabwe.
Where are we go? Yeah, no, we're speaking Zimbabwe English. Yeah.
Fucking knew it. Working at Epcot helped so much. My God.
Really? I forgot they had a Zimbabwe
There's the
English.
African outpost, Sophia. Okay, it's not specific.
Encompasses a lot of countries.
It's not specific to any country in Africa. It's just the African outpost. And
A large
is,
continent,
Mor
Morocco.
is Morocco in Africa?
Yeah, it's in northern Africa.
Ah, so we have two. We have the continent of Africa outpost in the country of Morocco.
Oh, impressive.
Thank you. Okay, upload my cover art. While I do this, I'll go into my uh hmm. There it is. Okay. I will go into my pet peeve. My pet peeve. Ooh, no, we don't want that.
Just leave it how it was. It's
Okay.
fine. That's fine.
Okay. My pet peeve is driving down here in Florida. Also, before I go any further, because I last time I waited till the very end to say this, because I work for the Walt Disney Company, everything I say on here is not representative of the company, just my personal views. To clarify, whatever I say does not represent the Walt Disney Company.
You should add that into the description.
I will. I won't be working for them after January, so it's fine. No, we're good.
Great. That's only 6 months away.
We'll be fine. Come on. They,
Okay.
they were fine with the last one. They didn't even find it. So, no, what are they gonna
Right. I don't know how, since it's simply everywhere.
do? Simply everywhere for our 10 subscribers, followers.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
no, we're gonna have to bring them over here. Anyway,
Yeah. I know everyone who has their like the notifications on when we post a new episode, they're not gonna get notified.
I think that was just my dad and your dad.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I, and we have easy contact with them. So,
That's
what about Emma's mom? No.
Oh, you're so okay. Well, but if we post it, Emma will
Right.
see it.
Emma will see it.
You could
Hopefully,
just reach out to Emma and be like, listen,
Emma.
I don't want your mom to be disappointed.
I know your mom likes keeping up with us. So
She's
here we
really our
go.
biggest fan, so we
I
can't
don't
let
even
her
know if
down.
she still goes by Miss Lawson, but Miss Lawson, we'll send you the podcast link some way, somehow.
Miss Emma's mom.
Mrs.
We
Emma's,
will
Miss Emma's mom.
we will get it to you
We'll get it to you. We'll
so
get
as
it.
not to disappoint. Yes.
Anyway, so biggest pet peeve driving down here is the merge lanes. You know how in Tennessee, when you merge, it tells you like a good like quarter mile out you're about to merge?
Generally, yeah.
Yes. You know when they tell you when you're merging down here? When you're merging. There'll just be 4 lanes of traffic going great, and then all of a sudden there's one lane backed. I'm like, why the fuck is this lane backed up? It's because the merge tells you 2 feet before you're about to merge, and I'm just trying to get to work at Epcot. Serve some fancy foods or a pretzel, whatever the day may be. But I'm stuck in this frittata merge lane all of a sudden, and I want to die.
Did you say ricotta?
I said frittata, because
Ricotta.
I can't cuss on stage, so I've had to find alternatives. I'm toying with frittata right now. Freaking
Frittata?
no, frittata. It's like frittata, but with a K in the middle. Frittata,
Okay. Hmm. Oh, I like it. Okay. Yep. Good.
frittata. Here,
Glad we're
say it
on the
with
same
me.
page.
Say it with
Okay,
me.
cool.
Frittata.
Yeah. Yep.
You didn't say it though. You didn't say it though.
Frittata.
I was the
Frittata. I got
okay.
it.
There we go.
Yep. Frittata.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay. Apparently, all I have to do is set up monetization. We're not making money off of this, and get listeners. We'll get that. um. Anyway, so that's my biggest pet peeve. Well, actually, setting this up was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Um,
Should we make a thumbnail specifically for this episode that's just like whoops?
we could do that,
We
but
don't
that
have to. I
we don't
just
have. We'll make. They'll see the new thumbnail post wedding, where it's me and you at a photo at your wedding.
Oh, that'll be good.
That's the new thumbnail. But I got to remember,
Mhm.
I got to be on the
All right.
right side. You have to be on the left side So you're on the. So I'll be on the left in the photo, like when we're taking the photo.
Oh, I was
On the
like,
left, you're on the right.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
Yeah, I'll remember that.
Speaking of wedding, how's it going planning it?
Good. We're just over a month out. We have 40 days. Um,
I know I'm marking down the days. So not for you, for me. So
for
I'm
you.
more excited to see my girlfriend than to see you two get married right now. So
That's reasonable. I don't blame you. Yeah, it's good. We're kind of down to just all the little tiny things, all the little what you doing?
you're
All the
listening.
little you kind of like a crab. Um,
POV, you're a crab.
oh my God. Yeah. What is this form that you have open?
Which one?
Mrs. Kitchell's.
Oh, so in elementary school, our librarian was her name. It's Brian Kitchell's mom.
Okay. I
This
know
is
the
her.
name. I don't know who
She
that
was the
is.
librarian at our elementary school, and she had this Google website called Mrs. Kitchell's World of Information, and it had access to the library database, the computer lab, which took you to fun little game webs like PBS Kids,
Oh,
tech quizzes. You know,
love PBS
this was
Kids.
her class. You know, basically like links, all that,
Great.
and she had us set up
Wordle.
the secondary thing. Like whenever you open up Google, it's
Hmm.
Google and then Mrs. Kitchell pops up next. It's like one of the like pinned tabs that's always open. So I she taught us how to remove it. I forgot.
So you've had this since middle school?
Probably actually since third grade. Yes. Pinned
Oh,
by Google. Constant reminder of my past.
it's not that hard to change.
Well, yeah, I learned how to change the backgrounds for like my Google and stuff because I think it's New York City right now. Yes, it's still New York City from when I said it in eighth grade. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That's
I think
hilarious. Anyways,
actually that might be Chicago. Well then, I'll just look foolish right now. Anywho,
you're
uh,
so right. That can't believe. Wow. Um,
but so small things for the wedding.
yeah, no, we're just kind of doing all the small things right now and everything.
All the
I mean,
small
all the
things.
vendors are booked and
Open
just,
bar.
huh?
Open bar.
It is an open bar. I'm
Yes.
very nervous about what that means, but it is going to be an open bar.
Don't worry, I'll be Madeline's problem that night. So
I'm not so much worried about I'm not worried about you being
you told me
drunk.
to get Jack Sparrow drunk for your wedding. Anyway,
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not worried about you being drunk. Like I can handle you drunk. You're not, well, you are an issue, but it's a manageable issue.
whatever.
Um, just saying. Um, no, I'm more worried about the tab you're gonna rack up at said open bar.
You said open bar.
Yeah, we still have to pay for the open bar.
No, see, I only get paid $16 an hour, so I hear free booze. I'm going all out.
I figured.
I was living off food tastings for a bit till those got banned. So at work,
Why'd they get banned?
because people keep messing it up for everybody, and it's miserable. It's miserable. Like So someone called for a tasting. They said no. So this person then called five or six other leaders till they got a yes. And then now, and it was put in the leader notes, and now we can't have tastings.
That's unfortunate.
I just wanted a cream cheese or jalapeno cheese filled pretzel once, and I never got the chance to do it, to get one for free.
I was gonna say, couldn't you have bought it?
Yeah, but I don't want to spend 8.25 on a pretzel, you
That's
know,
fair. I don't blame you.
especially when they're wasting pretzels, and I can get one for free because it's already going in the trash. So, you know, you
All
know what
right,
I'm saying.
cool. Yes.
But planning the wedding's been fun.
Yep. Yeah, it's been good. It's been over a year planning it at this point, so I'm kind of ready to,
That is true. Yeah, you guys got engaged, what, last June, right around your
yeah,
birthday?
beginning of June. Yeah.
Yeah.
So kind of ready to wrap it all up and go to Italy. Really.
For your month-long honeymoon.
Yes.
Must be
For that.
nice to be able to afford a month-long honeymoon. I can't afford bread at the grocery store, Sophia.
What are you spending your money on?
Your fiance's bachelor party.
Oh, that's fair. That's reasonable, actually.
Yeah. What do you mean? What am I spending my money?
Well, normally it's like comic books
I'm still buying comic books, but
and NCAA video games and
well, okay, first off, that was a necessary spend. I've taken UT to the Natty, okay? I've won us the national championship.
but
Something we
you
haven't done
couldn't
since
beat John.
1998. You play on this shitty Wi-Fi and where all these French, Japanese, and German people.
Isn't it the same Wi-Fi you just took Tennessee to the Natty on?
Yeah, but I'm playing offline, so
Mm-hmm.
it's different. When it's a cloud on when I'm saved on the Xbox PS5, that's what I'm playing on. When it's saved on the PS5, it doesn't require internet because it's offline. But when I play with John, it's online. And also every man in America right now is playing NCAA. So,
Yeah, I know. John is one of them.
yeah. I will be playing it tonight, but have a movie date with Madeline. So, whee!
Aw,
Yeah.
what movie are you gonna watch?
Set It Up, starring Glenn Powell, because that's her celebrity crush. She
Like,
really enjoyed Twisters.
I'm sure. I haven't seen it. I want to see it. It's on my list though.
Yeah. Uh, no, yeah. So wedding's fun.
I think it's
Madeline's
good.
really excited to meet you.
I'm so excited to meet her. I think we're gonna get along great.
Yeah, she's more excited to see Emma. She said this to me on the phone. I was like, I know I'm seeing you. I'm more excited to see Emma than you. I was like, that's just hurtful. And she's was like, who are you most excited to see other than Emma? I was like, where do I rank? She's like, ninth. I'm like, ninth? Who are the other nine people in front of me? And it's like, it's all Emma. And then I was like, okay, that's great. I said, at least there'll be one person excited to see me when I get home, my dogs. And then I'm like, wait, no, they'll be more excited to meet you. This sucks, you know. And then she laughed a little. So,
I would too.
yeah. But it's,
Sounds like you're going good.
yeah, long distance is doing great. It's pretty easy, you know. Not gonna lie.
How long has it been?
Coming up on 2 months now. But also juggling the different time zone of 3 hours was a little difficult. It was like difficult at first year in the first week, not just the time zone, but also just long distance. I think we got it down to a T now. So
Hmm.
going pretty good.
That's good. I'm
Yeah.
glad.
Yeah. Have fun little dates set up, like reading dates, then movie dates, and that's pretty much it. But, you know, there's not much you can do when
You
it's
could
not.
do like,
Give me ideas. Yeah.
well, there's like online games. You could do like online escape games or like little puzzle games. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what, like I feel like John and I would just kind of call and talk
Yeah.
or like watch a show or watch a movie was pretty much the standard
Yeah. So
kind
what
of thing.
we're kind of doing right now, you know.
That's fair. I don't have many other games for you.
Yeah.
Why?
Anyway, but yeah, so I'm reading more. Fun. Fun, fun.
Not just picture books.
Excuse me, comic books are a treasured form of medium, and pictures have been used to tell stories since caveman times. So suck my nuts, Sophia.
Was that the Wikipedia definition, or you
No,
just?
I just said that off the top of my head. You can see my screen. I have nothing but this thing pulled up right now. I have nothing but our podcast pulled up.
I know.
So, so
I
no,
just figured you had the Wikipedia definition of.
no, I don't.
Hold on.
Just
Or
a solid
memorize.
argument. No, it's going okay. Fun. Work is so much fun. So much fun. Could be better, but
Yep.
could be
So you
worse.
extended your program
Yeah.
till January,
Uh-huh.
but you're gonna try and do an internship. Are you still trying to do that, or you
I can
just?
no, I cannot do an internship after.
I
If
thought
you
you were gonna
work,
try and do that instead of your extension.
no, it's that's too late. So, because the extension starts in 30 days. So, we're loving it.
That's good.
It's fine. We're chilling. We're vibing. Make $16 an hour, working 40 to 60 hours a week, you know. Food and wine festival is gonna be so much fun. Like 300 new CPs just for festivals coming in. It's gonna be great. Everybody knows how to do their job. It's fantastic.
Okay.
There's definitely people who do. There's definitely not people who don't know how to do their job. Everybody knows how to do their job.
Right, of course.
Anywho,
So
uh,
what's your plan afterwards?
what's my plan afterwards? Well, I'll be moving out of here,
Mm.
going back to Tennessee for a second, probably. Yeah, I don't really have a plan. I have a pluh. So
I don't know if that's even a plug.
fine, I have a puh.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. I know I don't want to stay here, so that's something. Um. Anyway, but yeah, it's not too bad down here. It's just hot. I went back to Nashville last weekend and it felt fantastic. Oh my God. It felt great.
Because it feels disgusting here.
Really.
Yeah.
It was 102 degrees today without the humidity today. So,
Okay. It doesn't feel that disgusting, but
yeah. That's how disgusting it feels here. And
mm,
let's see, how many miles did I walk the other day when I was stocking up all the carts and kiosks? Because I walk about when I'm stocking, I'm usually walk about, let's see, because I don't have an Apple Watch. I walk an average of 9 miles a day, and that's just walking back and forth between two kiosks or around the park. But if you want to do Disney College Program, you should do it.
because everyone knows how to do their jobs,
Everyone knows
and
how to do
it's
their
great.
jobs. Workplace does not get toxic. It's definitely not like a high school environment at all. Um, you know, it's honestly not that bad. It's just, people are lazy sometimes, and there's drama for no reason. We're all adults. No. As long as your shit doesn't affect how my job works, I don't care. Don't tell me. Like, it's like, oh my God, this person likes you. I'm like, that's awesome. Please hand me the fucking empanada. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I could care less about who hooked up with who or like, hand me the fucking empanada. Okay. Ugh. But yeah, the job's going okay. It's nice having my own bedroom. I don't have to share a bedroom, which is like other people.
Yeah.
If I wanted to stay, the benefits are okay, you know.
If you
But
wanted to stay,
but if I wanted to stay, I would go part-time, full-time after. But that's part-time, full-time either in the parks or at a resort, not like an actual salary job.
mm,
So, not gonna do that.
not ideal.
Not gonna do that for $17 an hour.
I
Um,
don't know. That's a big jump.
I, you know, and if I get trainer, then it's an extra dollar there, so $1.25.
Wow.
That's only for training shifts, shifts where you're training people, which doesn't
Yeah.
happen a lot. Doesn't happen a lot. Um, but yeah, I mean benefits of going part-time, full-time. There's the Disney Aspire, where Disney pays for your college or grad school, but you have to be working for the company at least 6 months before you can qualify for it, which is fun. Because I was like, I'll do that. I'll do that. Make my way through the company while earning my master's. But then I did the math. I would be finishing my master's about 2027, based on, or
What
2026.
masters are you gonna do?
Well, I would go part-time, full-time at January, beginning of January, and then I wouldn't qualify for the Aspire till 6 months in. And the Aspire is only for schools that are on like in that program that will allow that. So that limits my schools down. And I still have to do my own FAFSA. I still have to do my own like applications and stuff. And so, but most grad schools, at least for business wise, they start like summer ish. So I wouldn't even be able to qualify for application to grad school. So I'd have to wait for the next round, which would be 2025, 2026.
Yeah.
And then if it's a year-long program, it would finish 2027.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
And I said, doesn't seem worth it to be working $17 an hour in a park or a resort where it's currently hurricane season right now. That's
Oh,
fun.
that's exciting. We've never
Yes.
had that season before.
It's just a wet tornado. We'll be fine. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we'll be fine. Um, and yeah, so I was like, do I really want to be making $17 an hour till I'm 26 to no, no is a correct answer.
Probably not.
Probably not. Oh yeah. So I'll be leaving here after this ends. Maybe look for salary jobs in the company, but elsewhere in like Burbank or New York or Arizona, whatever. They got jobs everywhere. So,
Fair.
what are your plans, Sophia, after your honeymoon and all that?
Well, I finished grad school in just over 3 weeks.
Fun.
So I'm planning on starting full time somewhere in like mid-October,
Okay.
assuming I can find employment. Um, so I might either stay at the company I'm at and just move into a full-time marketing position or try and find something else and go somewhere else. But that's my plan. I mean, I'm definitely staying in Nashville, obviously. So,
Yes.
and I'm
I will
gonna be
not be.
married. So,
I'm actively looking for ways out of Tennessee.
yeah,
Now,
which
even
is
though
crazy because not that long ago, you never wanted to leave Tennessee.
I'm very content there. It's very happy. I do like it. It's just I don't want to move back there just yet.
You want to explore?
I was back home for 6 days. I'm like, this is fun. I don't want to be here anymore.
Would probably be different if you lived there in your own place.
But I don't want to pay for rent in Nashville because it's
So you'd
going.
rather go to New York or
Listen, I don't know. If I get like a high paying salary job at Disney or something, not high paying, but like, a lot of Disney starting jobs are like 65, 76,000. And I don't have to live in New York. I can live in Jersey and
that's
commute
true.
commute in. It's a
Okay.
hell of a commute probably, but I can do it.
Depends on which part of New Jersey you're in. I mean, it's right there.
I mean, it's right there, but also like driving in or subway in.
Oh, well, the actual just
Yeah, the
like
actual commute. Yeah.
traffic and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, would you not probably like take a train or?
I would probably take the train. I'd also probably get eaten alive in New York in probably a second. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm also looking at Burbank,
I mean, you
California.
think Chicago is New York, so
What?
you think Chicago is New York. So
Well, based on that, I was 15, no, 13 at the time. I was like, oh, it's skyscrapers. It's probably New York because we had just gone on our New York trip. So I was like,
yeah.
this looks familiar. I was wrong. It could honestly still be New York. It's just, night.
Right. Okay.
Night City. It just looked a lot like Gotham in the Christian Bale movies, and that's Chicago. So
Good.
good thinking. Um, but no, looking elsewhere. But that's pretty much it on big life updates. We've made that pet peeves. Oh, UT won the baseball world champ series.
That was huge.
What the fuck is an Aggie? Yeah. Like I'm actually what is an Aggie? Because when I played
It's
against,
like an agricultural person, like someone who Aggie stands for, it's like short for agriculture,
then why are
agricultural,
there multiple schools with Aggies as their mascot?
because it's schools that um
Because
generally
Utah
focus
State.
on or like have an agricultural focus or like started from farming or like that kind of stuff.
So why the fuck do they have a dog?
That I don't know. Why do we have a dog?
Because we're the best. What the fuck you talking about?
No, I'm just saying, like
We
it
the
doesn't.
fucking best, you know? Why is Alabama's an elephant? I don't know. Like
According to Texas A&M's website, an Aggie is a student at Texas A&M.
the fuck that explains nothing. Because an Aggie is also a student at Utah State. Apparently, is what I learned on NCAA.
Wait, what?
Utah State,
They're
their
the
mascot
Aggies?
is also the Aggies.
Oh, that's weird. An Aggie is a student at Texas A&M. In the early 1900s, our students were called farmers. The term Aggie, reflecting our agricultural roots, was first used in the 1920s, and in 1949, the yearbook changed its name from the Longhorn to Aggie Land. At the time, at that point, Aggie became the
Aggie
official
land.
student body nickname. So, yes.
Texas
I
and
don't know. Yeah.
oh wait, speaking of Texas, did you see that what the SEC posted?
Oh, yeah. The UT is going to
Who the
be
real
UT.
UT is?
Texas is going to be Tex. Yeah.
and,
Yeah. Yeah.
and the
I'm
horns
sure you're going to get fined for that
and the horns. No, the horns down's not going to be a penalty or a fine.
because it shouldn't be. That's stupid.
Stupid, and because the Big 12 is for soft teams and whatnot, and that's where they were at. That's where they should stay. Is the Big 12. Bring back the Pac-12. We don't need this big old Big 10.
The Pac 12.
I mean, it's still there. It's just Oregon State and Washington State.
It's, yeah.
The Pac-2. Yeah, the only downfall with Madeline is that she believes that the SEC sucks. So,
Because, well, she went to Washington.
yes, she's
Hmm.
a UW fan.
Hmm.
So she
Right.
thinks the SEC is overrated. And I said, it's not. And then I got very angry because my roommate is a Florida State fan. He was like, "Yeah, the
Oh.
ACC is so much better." I'm like, "The ACC
The
can
East.
suck my left nut." Your team went undefeated and wasn't even included in it. That's how little the ACC championship means to everybody. I'm sorry, what are the only good ACC teams? What, you got Clemson and Florida State? Who else is in the ACC? Let's look this up. ACC conference. I think fucking Georgia Tech is in it. ACC school. Let me see. Yeah, let's look at this. Who's in it? Let's see what we got. Okay. We have Boston College, irrelevant until basketball season. Duke, irrelevant until basketball season. Clemson, only relevant in football. Florida State, only relevant in football. Georgia Tech,
Irrelevant.
University of Louisville, only relevant in football. University of Miami, only relevant in football. North Carolina, well, there's University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, at and then there's North Carolina State University. What's NC State? Okay, yes, yes, okay,
Both basketball. Oh, well, I mean, UNC is a little bit of football.
yeah,
Well, they did well in baseball actually too. But
yeah, but they're also mainly basketball is what they're relevant for.
yes, yeah.
NC State mainly football. Uni- Notre Dame, I Notre Dame's in the ACC. Whatever. Um, University of Pittsburgh. Okay. Then Southern Methodist University. Uh-huh.
Oh, I've seen you.
Syracuse, only really relevant in basketball.
That's bigger than I thought. I didn't realize there were this
Yeah.
many teams in UCC.
University of University of Virginia, Virginia Tech, and Wake Forest. Only several of those schools are relevant during football, and each one's only relevant in one sport. There are a lot of SEC teams that are relevant in every single fucking sport. So,
Sure. Clearly.
suck my nuts every other conference. Like, like the Big Ten, I only really hear about the Big Ten. Other than Purdue, I only heard about Purdue because of that big ass motherfucker Zach Edey. You know,
We played them.
yeah, fuck
Um,
Purdue.
yeah, yes.
Um,
That's the bowl game.
Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on the bowl game.
Purdue is
Where,
triggering.
where we won the bowl game, but where
Yeah.
we crossed the end zone, and they called nothing. They said
Yep.
no.
That's
There's
the one.
there's video evidence right there. Anyway, not to get all riled up, but the
Not to
SEC is
be
the best.
salty or anything.
SEC is the best, no matter what other people say. Yeah, my former roommate and Madeline thought it was funny to keep trash on it. And then they kept looking up Florida State and Washington highlights. I'm like, and then I just like they're moving so slow. Like I remember watching a couple Pac-12 games because they'd come on after the SEC games, and I'd be drunk at Cool Beans, and it'd just be on, and I'm just like it'd be Colorado versus USC or something. Like I know everyone's saying Caleb Williams is the best, but he's moving slower than Joe Milton right now. Like I think our D lineman can run faster. No, our O lineman can run faster than Caleb Williams right now. It looked like everything was in slow motion. Even the games where I wasn't drunk and I watched it sober because I was too angry because the Vols messed something up. And I'm watching like, why is like there's no defense and there's like little to no defense in the Pac-12. It was just all. It looked like a really bad game of Madden on beginners mode, is what it looks like.
Yeah. Well, I think with like the SEC, it's just, well, I don't know, because there are definitely irrelevant teams in the SEC too. But
Like Vanderbilt and
yes. Um, but there are more teams that are consistently good at multiple sports
yeah,
year over year and not just like, oh, they have a
Alabama, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia. Well, actually, Georgia is only really football. Think if you think about it,
I don't know how they did in basketball. They obviously didn't
not
make it to
great,
the
not
tournament.
great. Alabama's gotten a lot better at basketball.
Yeah.
Kentucky's gone downhill. Vanderbilt used to be really good at basketball and baseball. Don't know what happened there. Um, Mizzou's just shouldn't even be in the SEC, and I stand by. It's Missouri. That's not the South. We're pushing it with Arkansas. Okay, but LSU can pretty consistent like pretty much every sport.
Yeah.
Um, we're getting there. We are the most winningest team in the SEC. Like not winning as like in champions, but like
Just like,
in the regular season. The
yeah,
we are
just
like
games in general.
yeah, as posted by the SEC. So
Correct. So it's obviously it's official.
no, yeah, so it's gotta be. So what? We haven't won a national championship till whatever. Who wins the most? Apparently, and it's not just.
We
It's
just
like
won a national championship. It wasn't
that's right. We
football,
just
but it
we
was
just
one.
won one last month. That's right.
So
So this is all good. But yeah, no. So I'm really excited for Tennessee sport. I don't know what I'm more excited for, to be honest. Seeing my girlfriend or the fact that college football comes back that same weekend.
all
It's
of the above.
it's all the above. It's my girlfriend. I'm more excited to see my girlfriend.
Well, she's more excited to see Emma. So
She is more excited to see Emma than me. So it's fine. It's fine. You know, it's whatever.
at least you'll have UT to fall back on.
That is true. I will. That's what I'm gonna instantly get dressed for your wedding, and I will be watching the UTC UTK game.
I'm sure y'all will have it on.
Yeah. Was that your?
I
Hold up.
don't know.
It's at St. Henry's, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So is the rehearsal dinner?
Yep.
Okay. Fun, fun, fun.
And the reception's at Hillwood.
Do I have to drive myself there, or what do we? How?
I think we're doing Uber Blacks.
For
But
the
also it's going to depend on what, like if you drive yourself from the church to the church,
uh-huh, uh-huh.
probably want to drive your car, or if Madeline's going to take you or whatnot.
For the wedding. So the wedding party would be Uber Blacks.
Mhm.
Okay. How do I?
Yeah. Well, I guess the other thing is we'll probably have to, we'll stay after the ceremony
Mhm.
for photos
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
everyone else.
We'll figure it out.
So I think we're doing Uber Blacks
Okay.
from there to there, but you won't. Yeah,
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to get there before my parents get there, and Madeline.
yeah. Well, y'all are all gonna meet at my parents' house to start getting ready, and then
Okay.
it's gonna be a whole day, Owen. Don't worry. I will either have John send out an itinerary for you all,
Okay.
or I will send one to you
Okay.
all myself.
Sending it in that group chat. Okay. That's that
I
group
don't
chat.
want to. I don't want to be a part of that group chat. I will make my own group chat.
I only know. I only the only two numbers I have saved are John's and Daniel's. I know Zach's in there somewhere, but
Yeah, yeah. Because you wouldn't have met. Well, you could have met Michael and JP. They both went to Father Ryan, but I don't think you would
did
have at
JP go
any
to
point.
UT?
No, he
No.
went to MTSU and then he ended up dropping out to do music full time.
Oh, him. I haven't met him, but I've
You
seen.
probably know who he is, though. I mean, he
Yeah,
did
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
like,
yeah. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, so for the future of this podcast,
yes,
we still want to keep doing this, right?
I think so.
Okay, chill. So this right here is going to be the season two finale.
Until people tell us to stop.
No one's going to tell us to stop
Right. That's true.
until we decide to stop.
That's true.
Um, but yeah, I mean everything's going. I mean you're engaged. What's it like being? Okay, I did have this question earlier. Okay, couldn't remember until now. Did you think if you when you and John had started dating, what sophomore year of high school?
Yeah, it was my sophomore year, his senior year.
Yeah, so our sophomore year. So do you think that when you started dating, you'd be the first of your friends to get married?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I just kind of like, I don't know, like I just kind of thought we would stay together.
Uh-huh.
And so I figured I probably would be the first one to get married unless somebody got into a serious relationship quickly.
Or
Just because I was like, well, what?
I said or pregnant.
Well, I guess that too. But
Yeah.
I just was like, I don't know if like in the beginning I did, but I think like by the time I was graduating high school, I thought I was going to be the first one
Yeah.
from a grade to get married. And now I'm like the seventh or something.
Out of oh yeah, Grace Kelly got married.
Grace is married. Philip and Gracie,
Oh yeah, Philippa
Mary
Grace.
Claire,
Yeah.
Sarah,
Yeah.
Ian.
Oh yeah, Ian and Caroline Minchy.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Or Leslie.
Hmm. Oh, we're not even including the people who are engaged. Jack,
Yep. Leah's
Leah.
engaged.
Leah's engaged. Jack's engaged.
Um,
I feel like there's because there was a big drop of just I felt engagements like in the
yeah,
past couple months.
yeah. Well, I feel like a lot of people got engaged and a lot of people got married, like
Yeah,
recently.
yeah. I'm just sitting there like Jacob got engaged. Jacob and
Oh
Ava.
yeah, Jacob and Ava.
They're getting married, I think, in November,
Yeah.
the day of the Georgia Tennessee game.
Yeah, that is so interesting. See, at least mine's just the chat game. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it was an accident too, because usually the schedule starts in first weekend of September,
Remember.
but it started the last weekend of August.
Yes, I know.
Now we have two bye weeks, which is unnecessary.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, so like I was like it's weird to me that like other people, I mean it's not weird because I get it, but like it's just like kind of strange in my mind. I was like, you know, figured I'd be one of the first to get married and now I'm like the eighth.
Yeah,
But
I definitely didn't think I'd be in a serious long distance relationship a year ago.
I didn't either.
Yeah, crazy, right? It's the magic of Disney. Come
It
to
is,
Disney
isn't it,
World. You'll
Owen?
get a girlfriend or boyfriend. That's what they should sell it as, the Disney College program.
That's really,
You're lonely? There's someone here for you. We got you.
you could be lonely together.
Da, 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 da.
That was a terrible Mickey.
Listen, it's terrible Mickey when they do it too. Like but okay. Well, have
Kind
you
of
seen
hard.
it is hard to do because you're doing it. You got to go quickly. Ba, ba, da, ba. And you're watching the Disney Channel.
I
Um,
miss
but
that.
no. Who do you think? Okay, out of our, I don't know, out of our, I don't know how to, because our tech friend group doesn't really chat anymore except for me, you, and Joseph, and then I chat with Sydney and I chat with Emma every once in a while. Haven't spoken to Zelda or Mackenzie or Caitlin or Griffin in a hot minute,
Yeah.
except for when the chat blew up for like 2 weeks, a month ago, which was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I responded to any of those.
No, no. I still think Caitlin Vincent is in it for some reason.
Oh, is she?
I think we added the wrong Caitlin, and then she just never
You
left.
just left her.
Because then we added, I mean, it was like, oh, that's the wrong Caitlin. We added Caitlin Brennan, and then, so I still think she's in it. Um, I don't know. Did you wait? You didn't go to the high school reunion, did you?
No.
Okay. Did any of your friends go?
Mary Catherine and Greta went.
Okay, I did see photos of Greta.
I, I think that was because Sydney didn't go, Macy didn't go, Anna didn't go.
Did you
Raina.
want to go?
I don't like for a while I was like, no, I'm definitely not going. But then there was a closer to it, I was like, oh, like maybe it would have been fun, but I couldn't have gone either way. But I think after it, I was like, I don't really feel like I missed out on all that much. Like I'm not really upset that I didn't go.
Like the people I wanted to see were not there.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to catch up with Jack. I wanted to see Mikey again, but I saw Mikey for the past 4.5 years. But I still love Mikey. Uh, like I like Abby because her and Ella planned it all, and they're just trying to get me to go. I'm like, ooh, I would, but it's the week. It's what it was Madeline's last weekend, and here in
Mm.
Disney. It's like I can't go, but
I mean,
all
there are definitely people there that like I haven't seen that I was like, oh, it would have been nice to see them, but I also
but also like I said
wasn't.
to Abby's like, Abby, I know what that reunion's gonna be, and I've seen all those people for the past 4.5 years at UT. So it's if I really wanted to catch up with them, I'd just go to Cool Beans and I'd like, oh, it's Natalie or it's I don't think she went either, you know. But
I don't
like
know. I saw the picture.
yeah. I
Everybody.
looked at I think my friends went to it.
Yep.
Um yeah, because Saint Cecilia was also having their 5 year reunion right after.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah,
Same.
theirs looked fancy. Looked like
Yeah, it
nice.
was at the Dominican house, whatever, the
Mm,
convent.
the
But
mother house.
I think the mother, that's what it is. Never been. We
You
had sisters.
haven't? Y'all didn't have to go. I guess y'all didn't have sisters. We had to go as like a field trip.
Yeah, you had like Dominican sisters. We had Sisters of Mercy, which were the chill, relaxed ones that wore light blue pantsuits.
Oh, yeah, no, we had the full black
Yeah,
and white
the full
habits,
black and white. Yeah.
the giant rosaries, and the.
Yes, I love the Sisters of Mercy. They're so sweet and nice.
Oh.
Yeah, wouldn't know about the other sisters, but
I feel like our sisters were fine. Like, well, I don't know. Our principal for the longest time was an ex-cop. So she
also a
was
Dominican
very,
sister.
yeah, she was a sister. She was very intense though. Like she
Yeah,
wasn't necessarily mean. She was just very like
strict-ish.
just serious
Yes.
and
See, we didn't have that with the Sisters of Mercy. We had for religion class coloring sheets, and then they'd put on just in the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
I'm jealous. Cameron
Yes.
we had sisters, but only for a couple years. That wasn't like everybody. But yeah, we had to go to the mother house. But that was actually kind of fun though, because we got to play basketball with them
No.
in there because they have a basketball court at the mother house. And they were like aprons over their habits or whatever. And
Mhm.
they go out and play basketball. Mm.
Fucking sick.
It was fun. I mean, it was fun in middle school. You're like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Yeah. But no, I think if it was like a 10-year reunion, I would have gone. But it's a
That's what I was saying.
I was like, one, I didn't want to feel like it's been 5 years since we've been out of high school. That's gross. You know,
That's crazy.
that's fucking gross. I already feel gross here when people look at me like, "How old are you?" Because they think I'm 18, 19, right?
Right.
And then like, "Oh, I'm 23." It's like, "You're 23?" I'm like, "Why are you saying it like that? Why the fuck are you
You're
saying?"
old,
I'm like,
Owen.
"Old." I'm like, "Fuck you. Fuck you. I can drink. You can't. Fuck you." Like, it makes me so mad that here I was assumed when me and Madeline were both here together, we were thrown into the mom and dad role. And I think mainly because we were dating in the friend group and whatnot. We were
Mhm.
two of the oldest. But then Emma's over here, 24, older than both of us, going feral every weekend. I'm like, what how come she's not thrown in the mom role or dad role? It's like she's the oldest, like Yeah, but you two are just so yeah. It's like you drive us everywhere. It's like, well, I'm not paying $50 for a fucking Uber to get back home.
Right.
That
Oh, and I think you just answered your own question.
you want to pay $50 to get back home?
No, but
And to
that's
get
what I'm saying. That's the mentality that
well, when to get over there, it was only $20. Why is it $50 now? It's insane.
Mhm.
Everything's 30 minutes away. Like I'd go out fair more if everything was in. I just miss walking distance bars in Knoxville. I miss Cookout. I miss Cookout so much. The closest cookouts in Georgia. Let's read about that, Florida. Why does your state suck so much that the closest best drunk fast food is in Georgia? Uh-huh. And all your every bar down here has a cover charge. What is that? What? Like, if you're a bar, you're already upcharging for drinks. Why do you need a fucking cover charge? Like, I mean, yes, when we go to the gay club, do I get called a beautiful creature and do I get free shots? Yeah, but it doesn't fix the price of the $10 cash admission, you know, that I had because the gay bar only takes cash. I can't pay with card. And if I don't have cash, I have to take it from an off-brand ATM in the corner that takes a fee for taking $20 out of my own account, which is stupid, you know. So then I have $10 of cash. Like, what am I going to use that for? Everyone down here uses fucking digital shit, you know. And then I have to go get accosted at the bar. I was like, can I get a cup of water? It's like, here you go. I was like, what is this? It's a lemon drop shot for you. And I'm looking at the bald, jacked gay gay bartender. Like, thank you, sir. I have to take this now. I feel obliged to. Because he also just took it, so I have to take it. And then I took the shot. Anyway, I have my qualms. Oh, no.
Sounds
No,
like you're
I'm not done
messed
yet. I'm not done yet. So there's a bar down here called Cowboys, and you can assume what it is. It has a line dancing floor. It's a cowboy country bar. Cowboy country bar. These motherfuckers
up.
don't know country for shit. I may be from the fucking city, but this is the fakest country. Like, oh my God. The bouncers are so in over their heads with like power trips. The bouncers all have like police walkie-talkies on their shirts and shit. There's one guy wearing Kevlar walking around. Like, it's fucking cowboys with college kids and Disney college program kids here. The fuck you think's gonna happen? Like, it's a bit. Also, I don't smoke. It makes me upset that you're not allowed to smoke in the bars.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just so used to going out and just smelling nicotine in.
Oh, the nice aroma of smoke
Oh, sorry. It covers up the nice aroma of fat BO. So,
and
you
vomit.
know, BO and shitty cologne that people are wearing. Yeah, I would rather take nicotine over that. So,
Mm.
also, there for a country bar, where's the trough urinal? Where's the trough? Why are there six urinals in a row with dividers? No, if I'm drunk, I'm peeing in a fucking trough. That's what the gay bar does it right. They have two troughs. Yes, it
Whoa.
is a gender neutral bathroom, and it's both men and women and whatever you are, binary, non-binary, everybody uses it. So, because there's no male or female bathrooms, there's two bathrooms, and it's all gender. It was an interesting experience peeing with my friends who were not male. I was like, this is weird. Okay.
Say that again, you pros.
No, sorry. I said it was weird peeing with my non-male friends at the same time. They're in the stalls. I'm using the
I
trough.
would assume that the girls weren't using the trough.
I mean, you never know. Sometimes people want to try it out. It's a fun experience, especially when they put ice in there. But anyway, back to the country bar, Cowboys that I'm calling out. It's some fucking bullshit, you know? And then like so me and my friends, we're getting a little rowdy, but not as rowdy as we are like every fucking week there. Every fucking week. We're the same level of rowdy. This was like the last time I went. And I was like, I'm never coming back again. This made me mad. This motherfucker with a hairline that swoops in like this and comes back out and then swoops back in and then comes back down where it's all the way but the two big parts are like down back to right here and there's like a little lip or tongue of hair like right here and it's shaved down because if he doesn't shave it down then he just looks foolish because he's got no hair on his head. He's like, hey, y'all are getting too rowdy, you're bumping into people. I'm like, bumping it? It's a fucking bar, man. Of course I'm bumping into people. What, like, oh, sorry, you want me to make a fucking single file line and have all my friends on a fucking kindergarten rope to lead them through the fucking bar? It's like, oh, so sorry, don't mean to bump into you. Like you say, like, oh, my bad, man. But no, there's like, no, don't bump into me. We have to keep it non-rowdy. First off, it's a fucking country quote unquote bar. It's gonna get fucking rowdy, okay, motherfucker. Like like it's
We
like,
just couldn't handle cool beans.
dude, I'm gonna these pussies could not handle cool beans. Like these motherfuckers could not handle like if like I think the Latinos can because they go to Latino bars and that shit's rowdy. That shit's rowdy. But this was the lamest country. Like they could not handle a bar and like if I was told not to be rowdy in downtown Nashville, I'm like that's the equivalent of like because it was like a shittier honky tonk. It was a shittier Cotton Eye Joe's is what it was.
Really depressing.
Shittier Cotton Eye Joe's, smaller Cotton Eye Joe's. They still have their pants roll, but they have metal detectors set up outside. They have like six bouncers outside, six bouncers inside, and like they all have walkie talkies. And then like we're like, okay, whatever, man. We'll calm it down. And then immediately a group of girls come bump into us and scream, "I'm getting married, bitch!" I'm like, what the fuck? Like, is that not rowdy? And he's just nothing. And then he keeps looking at us the rest of the night. Like we're hanging out by one of the bars. And he goes behind the bar, takes a shot at tequila, pours him some tequila or whiskey, and just starts sipping it, and just is eyeing us the rest of the night. Let me tell you the group of people. It was me, my friend Sebastian, who's Colombian, AJ, African American, Will, who is white. Uh, hold up. Sophia froze again. Great. Let me ad lib while we wait for Sophia to unfreeze. Oh, you're back.
Okay, lovely.
Fantastic. Anyway, AJ, African American, Will, white, Christina, Sebastian's sister, Colombian. Colondres, I think he might be Puerto Rican. But anyway, and then me, half Filipino, brown skin because I'm tan right now. And he's just eyeing just our group for the rest of the night. I'm like, you have nothing better to do? No, how about you go outside and stop these people from getting fucking groped and whatnot on the fucking dance floor? Or also, this is the biggest tell that it's not a real country bar. They're allowed to take their glass out onto the line dancing floor.
What?
Exactly. Because what happens when you drop glass on the hardwood floor? It breaks, and you don't want glass cutting up your fucking floor because that it's ruining the floor, and also someone can step
Um,
in the fucking glass. Because I remember that about Cotton Eye Joe's. I didn't go dance because I couldn't go take my glass out on the floor, so I just sat in the fucking rocking chair enjoying my time. Anyway, and then also I remember at Cowboys there would be breaks from line dancing. There'd be breaks from line. They'd played a non-line dancing song, and then there'd be a nice little break, like 5 minute, 10 minute break. Then they'd go back into line dancing.
right.
It's non-stop line dancing. Who the fuck is line dancing to Waka Flocka, no hands? Who the
Some
fuck?
people do.
No, it is I hear no hands by Waka Flocka come on. My first thought is, oh, let me do the two step, three step real quick. No, it's I'm throwing or catching ass. It's like it's Waka Flocka. You're not going. Oh, let me do the chicken fried line dance right now to the fucking Waka Flocka. Like it. The bars down here upset me. The bar scene upsets me very much.
Notice.
The only bar I really like is Jelly Rolls, and that's on Disney property, and I get them for free on Sundays.
Well, that's nice.
But the drinks are horribly expensive. Two Bud Lights, $19.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so you kind of got a pregame a bit.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
But it's a
How close are you to a college campus?
not close, 40 minutes out.
Yeah, I mean, that's why.
Well, also all the college bars down here, they go to the bars that we go to. They go to Cowboys. They go to Senior Frogs, by the way, which is just a grosser version of Hannah's, a grosser and hornier version of Hannah's,
No, it's
which I
possible.
didn't was yeah, but it's a daytime Mexican restaurant that turns to a club late at night, like most places down here in Orlando.
I
Uh,
think I've seen stuff about that.
there's a Senior Frogs resort in Mexico or the Bahamas,
Come on.
and it's okay, it's fine. They have the guy who runs the one down here also works at Disney. So he has CP nights every Tuesday night where CP's getting for free or half off after 11 o'clock. But
That's nice.
he is the oldest, creepiest motherfucker. like, like they'll have like who has the best ass or whatever in all the kingdoms, and then he gets a person from each park to come shake ass on stage. I'm like, interesting.
Nice.
This is fun.
That's really
But
classy.
that is the place though that does have $5, close to $5 beers.
Well, that's something.
It's well, it's not great. Frogs is
Oh.
the epitome of the human armpit, but it is a full end because it's not just CPs. It's other like actual like because we're all adults, but you know it's like actual like middle-aged adults also as well coming in that night.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, it's a little gross. But anyway, sorry about my bar rant. I haven't had a rant in a while.
I'm so sorry you can't go party the same way.
No, what like that's another big pet peeve. Cover charges. If I understand if it's like a place where you can easily have breakable stuff and you don't make a lot of money, you know, I understand a cover charge of $5 to $10. I get that. I understand it. You know, what I don't understand is when you make at least Cowboys, another thing that they do to piss me off, they have minimum charges. So, if I want to get two Bud Lights, I can't because in order to pay with credit card, I have to have a minimum of $10 down.
Yeah, that's weird.
And also, Cowboys one of those bars where if you start a tab, they keep your ID, not just your ID, they keep your credit card too. They keep your ID and your credit card. So if you get drunk and you forget it, you're fucking screwed.
Yeah.
You don't close your tab.
And then you just don't have your ID. You
Then
don't
you just don't
have,
have your ID or your debit card. Then you have to go
because
back.
then what do you like? How do you come back and prove? I mean, I guess your picture's on the ID, but like,
Yeah, you have to call the next day. But like that sucks that I have to like because whenever I just want sometimes I just want one beer. I just want
mhm.
one beer because who the fuck carries cash on them? You know,
Apparently you need it for the gay bar. So
I do get it for the gay bar, but then I just go to Walgreens and get cash out, cash back. But it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, Sophia, we'll wrap it up. I feel like that rant was added in and unnecessary.
it was not scheduled.
Not non-scheduled rant. Um, but to sum it up, we have welcome to the new and improved Tip'em.
Tip them on and Sophia's version.
I definitely thought setting that up would take a lot longer. I was wrong.
I mean, it would take a lot longer if you were uploading the episodes.
That is true. I have to upload. Fuck, what episode is this? Is this episode 15?
15, I think.
Let's see. Let me go to Tip'em. Sophia's getting married. We're almost there. Woo!
Oh, yeah. So season 3 of Tip 'em will probably start like October
Yeah.
sometime.
Let's see. One, two, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Seven. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay. This is episode 8 of
Of this season.
this season. Then we had one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh, so we outdid our last season by one episode. There we go.
I'm
So
impressed.
yes. So if you aren't already doubtful for anyone who actually makes it this far into the podcast, but if you want to keep up with us, follow us. You know, we should
Our
make
new podcast.
our new podcast, not the old one. You can if you want to. It's just gonna be a waste of space on your Spotify now.
Yeah, we can't delete it either. So
Yeah, we can't delete it.
it's kind of stuck there.
It's there. We cannot delete it. But
Well, good to know.
we'll get there when we get there. We'll have a new thumbnail. I'm thinking yellow for the background for the new thumbnail behind us.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then yeah. So Sophia's getting married. Finishing graduate school. I'm still stuck at Disney, and I have a girlfriend. That's the biggest updates in our lives, I guess. I guess we
To sum up the episode,
I guess we didn't even really need this long of an episode. We just needed those 5 minutes right there. So,
yeah, that was the whole episode actually, minus your rant. The rant,
minus,
I think, is pretty
minus my
cool.
rant and updates and whatnot. Anywho, well, we didn't come up with this. I felt like we came up with a sign off for one of the episodes, and then we just never used it.
Came up with a what?
A sign off, you know, like
Oh,
a call to action.
yeah. Look at you using marketing terms. Um,
Yeah. I graduated with a marketing degree. Can you tell? I bet you can tell. Okay, bye bye, people.